Welcome to the 14th Community by Podcast. Your hungry host, he's very hungry. Big T in the house. Tito. Your host as always. We also have Ariel.
Hello.
Doom.
Returning again.
And Holly.
Hi.
And I'm just, it's like 6 o'clock and I want to eat something right now. So let's wrap this up real quick, okay, guys? So
well, I'm ready for that hour of podcast goal.
Hour? That sounds like a long time. Let's try to keep it 30 minutes, okay? Joking.
Wow.
You guys are not more important than food. So I want to start off. As always, I start off because I'm the most important one here. I want to talk about something. Ariel, you're a regular on this podcast.
Yeah.
You've been on a couple times.
Yeah, a couple.
And so, as we have come to know you for the last, 4 or 5 months, probably 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, something like that.
As we've come to know you, we've learned a lot of things about you. You're a terrible person, one. You're a horrible human being.
She also eats on camera.
She does, yes. She eats on camera. We'll get to that. She's Canadian, which is like the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my entire life, and very anti-American as well. She's very anti-American.
Yeah.
So.
100%.
But another interesting thing is that she, at one point or another, was YouTube famous. At one point or another, at the YouTube channel, youtube.com, Ariel, I think it was.
What a fucking stupid name. It was Ariel?
Yeah, that was, so.
Oh, man.
She was a vlogger back in the early days of the YouTube days. Of from 2006 and 2008, pretty much, right?
No, I started early 2008, and I kind of stopped posting in 2010-ish, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, she was pioneer before her time.
Yes, she was quite before her time. So, while she was one of the first vloggers. She started the trend vlogging. We're gonna say that right now. Where she started vlogging. She invented it. So there's plenty of videos that I recommend you go see at youtube.com/Ariel. I recommend you subscribe so we inspire her to post more vlogs. We need more vlogs of Ariel. So one of the big ones though, which has, I think, let me check again. It was how to speak Pig Latin, right? It's how to speak Pig Latin.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the one.
It has Pig Latin, I speak it. It has 200,000 views. Just about 200,000 views. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So
what's that YouTube money like?
Yeah, what'd you buy with that $14?
Hey, I got $100.
Man, I could buy so many McDonald's. It's ridiculous. So, I think but I would say that it's Pig Latin I speak it. It's the most popular video, but it's not my favorite video for sure. I think the one that's my favorite, and it's the one I always post whenever someone brings this up, is the one where she just talks it's like a 30-second video, and she's like, I don't know what to tell you guys. And she's basically proclaiming how busy she is, and she doesn't have time for her YouTube audience. And she just starts dancing at the end, and it makes no sense. She's just like, this is all I do with my free time now. And then she starts dancing.
And then
It's
and
a
then she
metaphor
became a
for my
Discord
entire
admin.
life.
Was it a quarter life crisis?
It was a YouTube haiku of Ariel for sure.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring that up at first because I feel like that was just so important. It was so important to bring up. Guys, remember, if you want, remember, guys, go subscribe to youtube.com/Ariel, please. AIRAIRARIEL. Almost didn't spell that right.
So question, this was like when YouTube wasn't all that big of a thing. Could you not get just Ariel? Was that already taken?
Yeah, no, that was already taken.
What was with the 2 airs? Did you try Ariel, or did you just go crazy?
No, I don't know what I was thinking.
It's because of how much air is in her head. Because
No, it's because of
Don't
all.
finish that thought.
It's because of all the fresh, sweet air of Canada. That's why.
No, it's all the air that's in her head.
I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna beat you up.
I don't doubt that, Ariel. I feel like you could just dominate me. I feel like you just dominate me in a fight. Just like you just left and right hooks out of nowhere.
I'm gonna sit there with my camcorder and just laugh and laugh.
Doom,
I'm gonna record the whole thing.
Doom, you're not gonna protect me. I feel quite hurt. I feel hurt.
You gonna pay me for it? I'll do it.
What pay you, Doom? We've been through so much. So I feel like Ariel needed the proper plug here in the community of my podcast. So just wanted to bring that up. Back to my real topic. Is my real topic, I would so to speak, is the Olympics are coming to a close. I think like this in a couple days, right?
I think the ceremony started today.
Oh, the closing ceremony started today, so it ends today.
Yeah.
Just shows how uninformed I am. So I just want to say, I wanted to get everyone's opinion on what their thoughts of the Olympics were this year.
So the U.S. dominated. I mean, I think we have 4 times the medals of everyone else.
I mean, that's to no surprise.
Yeah.
That's to no surprise.
What number do you think Canada was at? Like 50?
20, I think.
20? I don't think that.
Yeah, but if you break it down by population, we did pretty fucking good.
Well, I mean, you're just like trying to base off like how much you're trying to like
Canada. I have the stats right here. Canada won 4 gold medals, 3 silver and 15 bronze.
Oh wow!
They dominated in track and field.
Wow.
In swimming.
So they didn't. So they made just about 20 something. Wow, that's pretty sad.
Britain beat China. How the hell did that happen?
It's because Russia didn't play. Russia didn't participate. That's why. That's exactly why. So
because they were in the back shooting up. That's why.
Yeah, of course. So overall, Olympics lackluster. Would people disagree with that statement?
I didn't watch them.
I watched like maybe 20 minutes of like the horse stuff, and that was it. I didn't watch anything else.
The horse stuff. What horse stuff is there?
Equestrian.
There's eventing, and there is show jumping, and actually the modern pentathlon has a section that's horse riding.
Yeah, basically. And Canada sucks at it too.
Everybody sucks at the modern pentathlon. A bunch of those riders fell off.
What's a pentathlon? Is that like running, swimming, riding horses? What are the other 2? Biking?
Shooting. Shooting, and I don't think it's biking. It's something else. I don't even know what.
Isn't that the
lost?
Yeah.
I managed to watch the women's skeet shooting, and saw Kim Rogue hit her like 6th medal. So she's cool. She only got a bronze though.
Modern pentathlon, fencing,
Do you follow that?
200 freestyle swimming, show jumping, and a final combined of pistol shooting and cross country run. That's fucking ridiculous.
That's amazing.
I feel like I should probably do that.
I mean, you do really well in the horse part, I guess, but everything else, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, first of all, you're in Canada, so you have no guns, so how well you could shoot.
We have like BB guns,
Yeah,
and they don't use real guns at the Olympics. They use fake guns.
Yeah, but
like
like you
air
don't.
pistols and stuff like that.
Yeah, but if you don't use real guns, you don't understand the feel. You don't have the feel. You're not as good.
No, it doesn't matter. Fake gun's a fake gun.
No, real guns. Real guns are the only thing that matters.
I think they should do the shooting instead of having the shooting and the running at the same time. They should do the horseback riding and the shooting at the same time. That
So-
would be way
Now,
better.
I would pay for that.
So we go back to the Civil War days. We go
Yeah,
back-
well, that's what the modern pentathlon is all about. It's like military stuff.
These horses are so useful in the military right now.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Fucking the horses.
Hey, guys invaded Afghanistan on horses. Thank you.
Sure they did.
Go look up the book Horse Soldiers, and you'll understand. It was great.
Yeah.
So,
Did you just say horror soldiers?
yes, that is what the book is called. It's called Horse Soldiers.
Oh, horse soldiers.
No, horse
Soldiers.
soldiers. The devious.
Horse
Oh, yeah.
soldiers.
Yeah. You didn't think. Nice.
The most diabolical soldiers, horse soldiers. They'll just rip your heart out. So.
They invade in a completely different way.
Spreading STDs.
You know, we probably just gave some porn producer his adult video award
I would
winning
like to.
plot right there.
I would like to meet the guy who who listens to this and produces porn. I would like to meet him and shake his hand and say, "What a man you are." Yeah.
Anyways, Olympics.
Yeah.
So happy they're going to be in Tokyo in however many years they're going to be here.
4
2020,
years,
isn't it?
Yeah, 4
Yeah,
years.
it's 2020.
Yeah, it'll be, I think, a much more exciting Olympics because there's going to be new blood. It's going to be new stars. You know, this Olympics felt like it was kind of like a, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't just. It was like a little, like.
It's the last gasp for a lot of the old timers.
Yes, the last gasp for a lot of the old timers. It's just, like Michael Phelps is retiring.
Ryan
You said-
Lochte destroyed his career.
Well,
Yeah.
He's not retiring, but he's gone.
I think he's going to be having trouble making endorsements and all that stuff. That's for sure.
There's a lot of the Canadian athletes were really young this year, so next year we'll probably do even better.
Okay. Whatever.
Young.
Sure.
They had the fucking middle school track team out there.
The one swimmer that we had was only 16 years old, and she won like 4 medals.
Yeah, Katie Ledecky is also like 20 years old, and she won like a shit ton of medals.
Yeah, but she's 20. 16 is a lot younger than 20.
It's the same thing in my eyes.
I thought you had to
Gross.
be like a certain age to
Yeah.
compete.
Not in that
Like,
way, Ariel.
yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Didn't Korea get in trouble for that? Like putting people who are like underage
China.
or
China.
China. Then isn't it like rule breaking? I thought they had to be 18.
No, they have to be 16. Anything younger is like not good because like age, like the age of an adult is different in every nation. So they just made 16.
Yeah.
So and like different cultures, it's like you're turning a
Yeah.
man at 16. Which if you're officially a man at 16, I'm mind boggled because I was definitely not a man at 16.
Yeah, I'm not a man right now. I'm 21.
That
So.
was gonna be my
Yeah.
next joke.
Hey,
Ariel, when did you become a man?
Oh,
It hasn't happened yet. I'm still waiting.
she's got that China dick. Just the huge clitoris. Just the huge.
Oh man. Yeah, man.
Oh god.
So are we going to touch on the swimming controversy of the
The swimming
lovely
concert.
the $11,000 donation those two guys forked up to get out of the country?
Oh, Lochte and all them. Yeah. I mean, he fucking lied on national television and just like.
Did you see his excuse though? his fucking excuse, and he said in an interview, was that he couldn't tell if he was being robbed or if he was being charged for a drink. That was what he
God.
said.
Oh,
outside.
man.
He was being charged for a drink outside.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a whole mess. I mean, just hey, you know what?
He's like an idiot though, isn't he? Like, isn't that like something that's
He's a party boy.
known?
He's a party boy. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
He had his own show for a while.
Yeah, but who would watch
Yeah.
Ryan Lochte and like do
I-
things? I don't want to watch Ryan Lochte
I watched
do
the
things.
first episode. I'm big in those shows.
You like reality television?
Dude, I fucking love reality television. I love drama. Fucking,
He's a big Kardashian fan, I see.
Yeah.
I'm more like Real Housewives.
Real Housewives.
There you go.
Oh,
So
geez.
even like worse.
This.
So it's like even more trash.
You know, I'm glad I don't watch like TV most of the time.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even watch TV still, Holly. Like my consumption's strictly online. That's it, pretty much.
I don't know. I can't break that cord. I have too much I watch. I get like fueled by drama.
I wish I didn't have
You're-
to pay
you're-
for cable, but my roommate insists that he needs it, so whatever. I just
So
yeah. So back to the Olympics.
yeah. Back to
So-
the Olympics.
So Lochte's a piece of shit, and he's not marching today, which is good. I'm glad he's not marching in the closing ceremony. Thank God. He shouldn't deserve it, and I'm not saying he should be like stripped of medals, but I feel like he should be heavily punished for what he did. I mean, he pretty much like played on a stereotype that everyone already has against Brazilian police and Brazilian authority, and you know. Not saying like
Yeah,
there's a reason for
Because that
stereotype.
$11,000 donation totally went to a charity.
No, I mean, yeah, I understand that, but it's like you can't play into this stereotype. You know what I mean? Like he's taking
He's
advantage.
there on
Yeah.
he's there on invitation. He should have been on his best behavior, obviously was not, and probably won't be participating / shouldn't be allowed to participate in any more Olympics.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't be trusted for sure to be by himself.
His career.
Yeah, but
His career's over with.
he's an adult. Like, isn't he in his 30s?
Yeah, he's
So-
32 years old. He's done with the Olympics. Like regardless of what happened.
How long until he like becomes the next Caitlyn Jenner? Like, do you think that's his future?
The
Like in
next
20
Caitlyn Jenner. What do you mean?
Caitlyn Jenner.
years? Well,
Oh,
she was
like-
an Olympic athlete.
Oh, like you mean like a reality star? I mean, I hope not. I mean, I don't really want to see him on television at all.
Someone's writing that check already and getting that script ready. It's going to be his great, path to redemption.
I wonder what that would be like for sure.
Awful.
Yeah,
Swimming
that'd
with
be.
the kids.
Dude, Holly would just be all over it. I expect a review of that. I want a review of that. Just like,
I give every show a chance at least once.
yeah, I guess so. I was speaking of reality television, I was watching the CM Punk UFC training reality show. You know what I'm talking about?
The one on HBO.
I don't know if it's on HBO or not, but like it's about pretty much this guy who used to be in the WWE and he's trying to make it in UFC now, and it's like wow, it's like actually kind of fascinating, just like seeing this guy who's like never thrown a real like quote unquote real punch in the ring, and now he's like trying to become a UFC star, and I recommend it's on YouTube. Go look
What
it up.
about? Did you ever watch that reality show on like HBO that follows those fighters, American Top Team?
No, I didn't.
No. I
Is it-
did watch that excellent GIF of was at the UFC event. There it is. I found it. Donald Cowboy Carone 4-hit combo. That was just amazing.
What from the 202 UFC 202?
Yeah, I watched the GIF of that. I was like, that was amazing.
Yeah, I mean UFC 202 is pretty legit. Probably we should talk about that if anyone's a big UFC fan.
No.
No,
I'm not all that big of a fan, but my my uncle or my second cousin owns one of the teams, so
Oh,
I
he
get
does?
like
Wow.
a shit ton of stuff.
Well, UFC 2 too. Which, since no one's a big fan, I'll say briefly. 2 is pretty hype. Lots of punches. It was fun. It was fun to watch.
Isn't that like the whole point of UFC is lots of punches?
Yeah, but like sometimes it becomes like a grappling match and it gets boring, and then like, oh, I'm choked out, time to tap, I guess, and that gets boring. But
Gee.
this was like not a grapple match. It was literally just like them literally just punching each other, and it was fun. It was fun to watch for sure. Um. So basically, in end, my Olympic review, 5 out of 7 stars.
5 out of 7 stars.
No, for real, the Olympics. In the grand scheme of things, it kind of sucked. So probably like, if I were to, I mean, I don't like giving scores really, but it was just not good, and like there was a lot of memorable moments. I guess there was. I mean, someone wins gold medal, they obviously just make themselves say that they're the best in the world. So that's obviously a big moment, but just nothing stood out, I guess.
Yeah,
Really.
I wasn't hooked into it. I didn't
Yeah.
watch it. Talking about like the UFC, did you ever watch that Data 5000 like documentary they made about his fight against Kimbo Slice? And Kimbo Slice is dead now, I think.
Yeah, he
But that
heart attack. He died.
yeah. Well, that one guy, Data 5000, had like 6 heart attacks during the fight. I think he went to like liver failure too.
Mm.
It was super weird.
Fun times in the ring.
Yeah, for sure. I guess. So, does anyone want to go with a topic?
Yeah, speaking of how amazing and intriguing the Olympics were, Canada canceled 3 hours of Olympic coverage last night to have a final concert live broadcast on CBC from probably one of the most major Canadian bands. You guys might not know them. I don't know how big they are in the States.
Nickelback.
Called no, the Tragically Hip.
Nickelback, the greatest band.
No, never Nickelback.
Wow, okay.
But yeah, so Tragically Hip, I guess, went on their final tour this summer because their lead singer has terminal brain cancer.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a
So so they did that, and I had a bunch of friends that went to a couple of the shows, and everyone loved it. And the lead singer, his name's Gord Downey, is just like this ridiculous man, and he wears like ridiculous outfits and just gives it his all, even though obviously you can tell that he's kind of sick. And then, yeah, they canceled 3 hours of Olympics on CBC to have this live concert broadcast, uninterrupted, no commercials or anything. So that's the difference between Canadian media and American media, I guess. CBC was like,
Wow.
yep, this is something that we have to do. And then they did it.
That's very. I'm sure it was a very emotional broadcast.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends were talking about how they were like even at the live shows and stuff, and or just like because it was broadcast on TV, people had like parties and had a bunch of friends over and all watched it at the same time, and they said it was like super emotional and stuff. I guess a lot of people like the lyrics and stuff from Tragically Hip really resonate with them just because it's like they're like a rock band, but they're one of those bands that actually writes music that people can feel. It's not just like, yeah, let's go and party and drink some stuff. And like they actually wrote lyrics that were relevant to Canadian life. Like they're an old band, so a lot of people grew up with them and listening to them and stuff. And it was just really cool that the CBC went ahead and did the 3 hour live broadcast basically at their expense. So that was really awesome.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't watch it
definitely-
because I've not really interested. But yeah, it was cool that I could hear that a lot of my friends were really impacted by it.
And they were just like, and they all came together too, which is like pretty admirable. It's very tough for everyone to come together and like have like a actual human moment with all feeling the same thing, and that's you can't
Well,
ask more people. You can't ask for more than that. That's for sure. Obviously, our prayers and our thoughts and go out to him, and even though I'm sure it sucks. Yeah, shit sucks.
go Canada.
I guess a third of Canada tuned into the broadcast,
A third.
which,
Wow.
yeah, a third of
So,
the entire country.
like, what is that? Like 300 people in a couple minutes?
It's a
No, it was
couple.
something like, yeah, it was like 10 point something million.
It's a couple blokes from Toronto.
Yeah, just a few of them. The entire city of Kingston, that was all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, that's very sad to hear. But you know, music is a very important part of my life, um, and like I don't know, the thing is with me and with music is that it goes like it only it only impacts me if I see something visually with it. So with Ruby Volume 3 soundtrack, obviously it's a very emotional soundtrack because
Yes.
you just like what's going. I'm not gonna say anything, but like what's going on with certain songs. You're like, why do you do this to me? And it's very sad. And then specifically Channel or the Frank Ocean, not the new Frank Ocean that just came out. Frank Ocean's last album, which was like Channel Orange, I believe it was called. Yeah, Channel Orange. It was a very emotional time for me because I was going through some stuff in my personal life, and through his music, he kind of helped me out. Figure some stuff out. About myself and who I am, and so like with that, it was just it helped me out a lot for sure, and I can't really put it into words, but like you feel things when you listen to certain songs, and it just changes you, I guess.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I've listened to a lot of music that at times was quite emotional to me. I will say musicals. Evita made me cry. Not gonna even lie to that. I'll say this in public. The ending of Evita made me cry.
Wait, what?
The ending to the musical Evita.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
That's,
know
Oh,
what that
Madonna.
is.
Wow. Wow. We're gonna have to do another movie night.
Tell me about it.
Okay, it's been a while. The musical. Hey, it was done by Andrew Lloyd Webber. It concentrates on the life of Evita Peron during the Argentine like democracy shit and stuff like that. It's go watch it. You will not be disappointed. It's got Antonio Banderas and Madonna in it.
oh, okay. Antonio Banderas, nothing. Uh, Antonio Banderas, that's an interesting character for sure. Holiday, you got anything to add to this?
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like the Mountain Goats. They sing a song called like No Children, and I heard it like out of the blue one day, like a year and a half ago, and I had this like really bad realization that the song was like written about my brother, and like it hit me so fucking hard, I just couldn't like deal with it. It was so bad. So I guess that's like that.
Oh, for sure it is. Sometimes you'll just hear something and then you'll just be like, well, shit, here come the fucking tears. I'm gonna cry my eyes out like a little bitch I am.
I'm definitely a little bitch.
I mean, there's no denying that, Holly. I mean, there's no denying that for sure. But
My name is Holly. So.
yes, and you're the biggest bitch we know. That's a fact.
Well,
But
I'm not the one with big in their name, so.
Well, it's Big T, man. Don't mess with Big T. Big T. Big T gonna come at
Big
your
T.
neck. Gonna come at your neck, boy. Don't mess.
Oh, no.
Don't mess. Don't mess.
God.
Is this my blackface? This is my blackface.
Are you trying to sound threatening? Because
No.
it doesn't.
Well, Ariel, you've seen me. How threatening am I? I'm a white,
Not at all.
a small little Mexican kid with glasses. I mean, how threatening can I be? How
And with
threatening can I be?
that alone, we have just lost the entire audience.
What with my dude?
You scared them all.
Let's talk about something that's like really niche to our people that like as much as I hate it. This week's last week's open house was fucking ridiculous
It
when
was
they started doing
It
blackface
was
and
really funny.
when they started doing blackface and yellowface. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
They are so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Oh, hello! Thank you very much. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Oh man, how do
I
they
can hear the-
fucking get away with it? I don't understand.
It's
Comedic
them, man. What
timing,
can
I
you
guess.
say?
Comedic timing? Oh really, being super stereotypically racist is all comes down to comedic timing.
If the time is right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, enough with the niche comments. Okay, let's see. I think I want to bring up like a couple more things. No Man's Sky came out. I forgot to talk about this last week. Sorry. I probably should give it like 5 or 10 minutes. No Man's Sky. So, what a surprise. People think it's a big piece of shit. Well, not a big piece of shit, but like it's a little overrated. People think it's overrated. And, I mean, no surprise. I mean, people had such big expectations for it. And, you know, there's a lot of problems coming out with the game with like, server issues and stuff like that, and you know there's some glitches in it too, which is, you know, with a game that big, there's no surprise.
It's typical.
Yeah.
But I mean, did anyone really like expect it to be this like super galactic like fighting game, and like it to be more than what it actually is basically like Greg Miller said it best. It's Minecraft, space Minecraft basically, and like that's what it is, and people
Without
expected more
mods.
than that. Without mods,
Minecraft isn't all that great without mods, I don't think.
I
Yeah,
mean,
without.
I managed to play 10 minutes of the game thanks to my brother-in-law, and I was bored. I was bored out of my mind. I'm like, this is Minecraft. Okay. I go over here.
I
and
don't
zap
even
this
see
stuff.
this thing.
I
I
get
don't even like Minecraft. I mean, someone's gonna come for my throat for saying that, but like,
That's gonna
Minecraft
be
to
me.
me, Minecraft is cool and all, but like, it's not a game. Like that's not a game.
It's got an established base and doesn't need, how many millions of dollars they spend on the graphical engine to do its job. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I got to play 10 minutes of the game and I was bored, and I'm sitting there looking at my brother-in-law going, "You paid like $64 for this?" And I'm like, "You can
Well,
go get
I mean,
Minecraft for like $24."
You can't base like that off 10 minutes though. Like you need to get like a whole. I mean, you
Well,
need to get like.
I was
at least-
bored. I was bored for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
but you know, like there's a certain thing with games. Is like there's some games where you have to like kind of wait, and then it gets good. Like certain
Mhm.
games get good after a certain amount of time.
Did you hear what's at the center of the universe or whatever? I guess I should spoil it.
No,
Let's not.
I
Let's
don't
not.
care.
It's super shitty.
It is.
I'll,
Let's not spoil.
you gonna post it in the channel?
Let's not. Let's just not spoil it, because just in case. Because the game's been out
Spoil
for
it
like
for
2
me
weeks.
later.
The game's been out for 2 weeks, so let's just be careful with that. So, yeah. So, I mean, did you guys really expect anything big? I mean, it's making a lot of money, and I'm good for them for making a lot of money. Because
So did Suicide Squad.
I know, but that's a good thing because then they can make better movies, DC movies. So, suck it, Doom Trooper. Fuck you. You shut your whore mouth. So, I think this is good for No Man's Sky. It's good for Hello Games, is because then they can actually go make that game that everyone hopes they can become. Because with this small, quote unquote, small budget indie developer, quote unquote, indie developer, Hello Games, I feel like they can do a lot if with such a small team. Imagine if they grow with all the money they're getting from No Man's Sky. So I think this is a great stepping stone for Hello Games. They're going to be a huge developer in the near future. They have already established a partnership with Sony, or like a good relationship with Sony, and the future looks very bright for them. Even though the game itself is not that good or did not live up to expectations, they have a very exciting future ahead of them for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it came down to it being not as good as people thought it was gonna be. I think people expected more because they were touting it more like a big open world fighting, blah 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 kind of thing. But
Like
then
Star
they weren't
Citizen.
really.
They expected Star Citizen, and they didn't get
Yeah.
Star Citizen. And
Yeah.
Well, no one's gonna get Star Citizen. I mean, that's Star Citizen is probably gonna be the same as No Man's Sky in the end.
No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. No, I feel like Star Citizen will live up to some of their some of the stuff that they're saying. I probably should talk about this. That since we're talking about Star Citizen, they actually had a live demo at Gamescom. How amazing is that? 2 years late. The game was supposed to come out in 2014, and they're just getting a live demo.
Hey, stuff happens,
You know what other game was at Gamescom that is like been out there for 8 years in development? Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord is? That's like the
No.
greatest game ever made.
That's like the worst name ever, though. I would never buy the game based on its name.
Well, it's like, have you ever heard of Mountain Blade, the series?
No.
It's like probably the best RPG series out there.
Is it JRPG
Is
or
it?
just or RPG?
Is it on PC?
Yeah, it's only on PC.
That's why he
coming
hasn't heard of
live.
it.
Yeah. Okay. See, look, you need to listen to me here, Holly. PC gaming
Don't listen to him.
is the fucking worst
Yeah.
thing ever invented. It's ruining games. It's ruining games. It's hurting developers. Because of your DT or GTX or whatever the fuck. I need to update my driver's
Wait.
bullshit. Look, you're ruining games. I hope everyone listens to me. You're ruining PC gaming ruins games because you make it harder for developers to make games because they need to make it for every specific PC that is out there, and it just hurts them. It just hurts them. Play your fucking game on a controller like a real man, like a real fucking gamer, and just like that's how you play games, on a controller, on a console, on your TV. That's how you play games.
I'm gonna take a moment to sip this salty, salty water. All those tears.
There's no
but-
tears. That's just how you play games. That's just how you play games.
No.
You plug in
your...
your...
it though. Like Mountain Blade's coming to consoles like next year.
I don't care. I'm not gonna play it if it's on PC.
You will play it. It's gonna be a huge release. I guarantee you, it's gonna be like.
If it took 8
People will be
years to
talking
make the
about it.
game,
Well, no, this is the like. There's like 4 Mountain Blade games, like. But the sequel looks amazing. It's like the definitive RPG. It really is. Like it's like what would happen if you took like a Total War game, like medieval Total War, and you allowed people to actually do like third-person combat.
Huh.
PC gaming is literally the worst.
It was
Oh
also
my god, Tito, shut
the first
up.
early access game.
Oh well, at least I got my opinion out there, guys. Right?
That's- Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I'm drinking your salty tears because I'm playing, I'm playing Titanfall 2 all I want while you guys are just twiddling your thumbs, sticking them up your asses.
I don't even know what Titanfall 2 is.
Well, let me tell you a story.
That's a PC game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't that
it's
PC
gonna be
game?
on PC, and you guys don't even get the fucking beta. You guys have your thumbs up your asses doing nothing.
Well, I don't know how you know that. But
I
Ariel,
never play betas.
Ariel, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Titanfall 1
Ugh.
was a super successful console exclusive to Xbox One. Super successful.
Okay.
you should put air quotes around that. Super. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think
Super
that the player base
Okay.
kind of disappeared within the
Holly.
first month.
I've never even heard of this game until you say it right now.
Holly, it was super successful.
Like the player base, it was like it was probably like a couple steps ahead of that that game that the Gearbox just made, whatever that was called, to compete with Overwatch.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it's fucking called.
I don't think anyone does. I think it's gone now.
Yeah, no, they're trying to. I think they're gonna make it free to play. But Ariel, back to story time. Titanfall, super successful on the console exclusive Xbox One, and they decided, hey, you know what? Instead of making console exclusive to Xbox One, let's bring it to PS4. And you know, it's like, hey, you know what? Everyone makes mistakes. PS4, not that great, but hey, it's better than the fucking lamos on PC who complain about every fucking frame. They're like, oh, it's 59 frames. So,
You are so fucking ridiculous.
it's 59 frames per second.
How did you join this chat?
So, all I'm saying is that since they're bringing it to PC, there's going to be so much problems with it. That's why they didn't even bring the beta, because they knew fucking nerds and losers on the PC would be like, let's data mine the fucking beta and just like fucking go ridiculous on the beta and just mess it all up.
Mess it up.
Because that's what PC gamers
do.
set
PC
out to
game-
do. They set out to mess
mess-
things up, obviously.
Yes, that's
Well,
true.
we do
Fact.
mod
Yes.
games.
Yeah, see?
The best thing ever is
I
games
mean-
that are modded poorly. They're so funny.
I've never not tried to mod a game. There's never been an attempt in my life where I didn't attempt to mod a game. Usually the first time I play it.
Yep.
It's usually the first thing I do.
Why? The game is good enough as it is. Why do you need mods?
I like a lot of power. Like I have like a god complex, so I
have a
like
god-
giving myself.
Wouldn't
like
your
giving
god
myself, like, an
complex
advantage.
wouldn't your god complex make you like make the mods instead of just like getting them from like
Oh,
Steam
I do
Workshop?
make the mods.
Oh,
I always
okay.
make my own mod. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought you were just like getting them from like a workshop or whatever.
It depends. If the mod exists, I get it. I mean, I'm not gonna do something if it already exists. I'll usually custom.
See, you're the
Change
problem
it,
with PC
modify it.
gaming. You're the problem with PC gaming. You just like to get in all the codes and just like go with your little keyboard. And I bet you it's a stupid Razer keyboard that goes. It makes that stupid clickety noise.
Wow. Just wow.
My friend has that keyboard. It's the worst fucking keyboard in the world. It's so loud and annoying and obnoxious. I don't understand. Why does a keyboard need to be that loud?
Because it sounds cool.
No,
Because it sounds
it's
cool and it annoys, and he gets the satisfaction of annoying you every time he presses a key.
yeah, but
That's probably true.
But see,
Listen-
like, he
listen,
likes
T.
it. He likes the noise of it. And I was like, how can you like the noise of that?
Listen, Teet, there's no better feeling in the world. Then
Repeat
take-
that statement. Listen, Teet.
Listen, Teet, there's no better
Listen.
feeling in the world than when my mom is making me fried chicken nuggets and bringing them to my room, and she can hear my keyboard typing, and she's like, he must be hacking. That's why I do it.
No, that's you jerk. That's you jerking your dick. That's what you're doing. That's you jerking off. And she knows. She knows, Holly. She knows you're jerking it.
That's why you get the waterproof keyboards. Duh.
Oh, gross.
Whatever.
Gross.
You guys are
Doom,
disgusting.
please have a
My
topic.
keyboard is pretty sticky. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
do I get to do my topic now?
Yes, please.
This should be called the Feel Good Podcast because I'm here with another great feel good story for everybody here. Ariel had her Canadian story. I've got a story about Louisiana. for those who don't know, the past couple of weeks, we have had tremendous rain down there. There's horrible flooding in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and several other surrounding parishes. Thousands of people have been displaced, homes lost, lives lost. And one of the, I guess you could say, a good story that came out of this was the Cajun Navy. It's going to sound weird. What they were local citizens who banded together, bringing flat-bottom boats, supplies, and other things to help out various parishes in rescuing citizens. In Livingston Parish, I'm going to quote an article from the Advocate. Leighton Dix, the parish president, said they were getting calls from stranded residents, continued to mount, and at one point, Livingston's officials said they had about 150 calls behind them, and they finally let this Cajun Navy go do what they had to do. And it turned out they were a tremendous asset to the people in that parish. They saved over 2,000 people. And these were just private citizens by themselves. They went out there, they were not trained professionals. They didn't, go through training or have a list. There's just people from all walks of life getting in a boat, going out there, helping people out.
Dude, mad respect to those people, for sure.
Yeah, there's also it's a viral letter that's been spreading right now. A lot of people, you'll see it on Facebook, you'll see it on various other internet sites. I read through it. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It will take way too long, but there's this one paragraph in it I've got to read because people are going to love it. While it was raining, a spontaneous, private, and well-meaning navy of ordinary people assembled themselves. They were black, white, Asian, and otherwise. They weren't protesting anything. They got into their own boats, spent their own money, spent their own time, and risked their own lives. Black people saved white people. White people saved black people. Nobody asked what color you were before knocking on your door. These are not first responders on some list. These are a bunch of guys who like to hunt and fish, and as a result, own flat-bottom boats. And they assumed that the actual police and other first responders, not to mention their fellow citizens, could use a little help. They showed up, nobody told them to, and they wanted to.
What a bunch of pussies, am I right? No, that's really kick-ass, and mad respect to those people who were just like, you know what, I want to help my fellow man. And in a conceited culture that we live in today, it's just... you don't see that too often.
No, we don't. A lot of people can say what they will about the South, but we've got some good parts to us.
Sure, part of this.
Yeah, when under pressure, people will be like, "All right, I guess we could help."
Yeah, with the fires going on in California, there's a lot of people helping out with that too, and.
So what Louisiana needs to do is just take some of their water and take it over to California.
Oh, one day.
Oh, trust me, they would be happy to give it away right now.
Yeah, California needs some water for sure. The fires. I mean, there's people helping. There's some volunteers helping out with the fires, but God bless them. I mean, I don't know what I would do. I'm just in pressure situations. Usually, just go into a fetal position and just cry my eyes out. So it's usually what happens.
See that. Yeah.
I'm just an emotional butterfly. You know what I mean?
Don't you mean an emotional time bomb?
I mean, except my timer's at 1 second because I'll get in a pressure situation. I'll start crying.
Okay, so Big Teat is off the zombie survival team.
Yes, for sure. Doom, I'm gonna see you in RTX 2017, and I'm just gonna start crying. I hope you know that, right?
That's okay. I'll take pictures.
I'm just gonna start Doom. It's finally. It's about time. But,
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna I don't know this man, and walk away.
I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing in your position. Hey, but yeah, those people
awesome.
Are definitely doing some crazy things for sure.
Dope.
The world is all sorts of crazy right now with the weather and shit.
Yeah, and Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton and
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
They're all
you guys did that to yourself. I have
We
no
are
sympathy.
and now you got
fucked.
Canada's stuck with a sexy prime minister. That's all you guys have.
And he was at the hip concert last night too.
Oh wow, he cares about his people. That's something new.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. Is there anything anyone else wants to talk about? Holiday? You want to bring up anything or?
I don't know. I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm trying to think. I got drunk for the first time 2 days ago, and like,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay,
Tito likes this one.
let's go. Okay, I don't know if you know this, Holly. I'm the apparently I'm the resident alcoholic, which I don't believe it's true, but people say I am.
It's true. Sorry.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear the story, it's pretty long.
Oh
but,
well, we got time.
I got like a text message from my mom like 2 weeks ago, and she told me that one of my cousins was getting married. So essentially, I had to go to it. But she also told me it was gonna be kind of weird because it was half marriage, half my grandfather's like funeral service, like whatever you call that, like after funeral service, you have like a party.
What's going on? What the hell?
Yeah. Explain this.
This is like a happy and sad thing at the same time. No, don't
Well,
just
that's
keep
like-
going. Just keep going.
Okay, so it actually gets worse because apparently the like bride's family didn't even know about that part of it, and they were like, "What was
Wait,
that about?"
wait, hold on. So like your cousin was meant to get married, and then like your grandfather died recently, I assume.
Yeah, he died like last month,
Okay, now it's starting to make sense.
and not only like we didn't have a funeral for him because my family's really weird. Like they cremated him like immediately. It was really odd.
Well, yeah, I hope that happens to me, but you know, to
They
each their own.
didn't want to leave him just like hanging out for a while.
I have no idea. It was definitely weird, but apparently like so my grandfather was an alcoholic, like everyone in my family besides me, at least the old me.
He holds
Apparently
you.
I'm
You're
back on
not.
it now.
You're on alcoholic now. Welcome to the
I'm
club.
fucking off the
Yeah,
wagon.
welcome to the family.
Yeah. We're very nice people when we're drunk. We're very mean when we're sober.
But my grandfather would drink this like it's like white Zinfandel or like pink Zinfandel. It's whatever the pink colored one is, the wine or whatever. And that's all he would drink. He would drink like 3
Pink
or 4
wine.
bottles a day.
He would
Yeah, it's
drink
called, like-
pink. He would get drunk off of rosé.
Yeah, like well he
So
loved
classy.
it. He would drink out of like plastic cups too. Like he wouldn't drink it out of like actual wine glasses.
What the
like he used to.
fuck? This guy's a
What?
determined. This guy's a determined drunk. This guy like,
Yeah.
what you have to drink 3 or 4 bottles of rosé to get drunk. Like,
Well, he liked the taste. Like it's like any alcoholic. In the end, it's just for the sweetness.
yeah, but that's like basically drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
But
A
like at the
stronger version.
ceremony, and the ceremony was super weird too because my cousin who's getting married is like 40 years old. So like, and everyone in my family thought he was like gay his entire life.
Wow.
Wow, this is
And
awesome.
they're like some it was weird, but it was super weird because he's super Catholic, but his parents got divorced like 2 months ago. Like his
Oh.
65 and 70-year-old parents got divorced like 2 months ago.
That's a wait.
and,
Might as well
because
go
he's
through the
so
end.
Well, because he's so Catholic, like he refused to invite his stepmother to the wedding because he doesn't believe in divorce. So he was
Oh.
like, my parents are still together, pretty much. Which is a super weird thing to like bring on to people.
Yeah, that's true. Even though I wouldn't, if I got married, I wouldn't invite my stepmom. I hate
But,
that
like-
bitch. I hate that bitch so much.
Well, yeah, there's some of that definitely too.
Yeah.
But I get to the wedding, like I get to my aunt's house after driving up to Maryland, and I ask like what I should wear, right? And they're like, just wear what you're wearing right now, which was like a short sleeve shirt and a pair of shorts and a pair of flip flops. And I was like, isn't it a wedding? And they're like, yeah, but it's in the backyard, so it doesn't matter. So
So you're in like super casual clothing right now.
I have a picture of myself actually.
You
Oh.
were the most casual. You were very casual.
Yeah.
The
You were
only
super casual.
There's everyone there was wearing fucking Hawaiian shirts. So I'm
Oh
sorry,
my-
I wasn't.
this sounds like my kind of party.
But
Oh my
fucking
god.
the groom and my cousin and his little brother were both in shorts. Like the guy getting married was in a pair of shorts, and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is this? This isn't a wedding.
This is the weirdest wedding ever.
So like after the ceremony, which lasted 2 minutes because I don't know, they wanted to rush through it for some reason, and I didn't even hear
Wonder
it.
why.
Yeah, it was super weird. My cousin like gets up and he like starts handing people out like shot glasses for pink Zinfandel, this wine, and he's like, "You all have to drink it." And I was like, "I'm not gonna drink it. I haven't drank in 4 years. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to do it." And I get weird looks, and then I'm like, "Fine, I'll do one. I'll just do one."
Let's do two.
And then I did that, and I did another one, and then I did another one,
It's got
and
your
then I did another
claws.
one.
It's got the claws on you.
Then things got fuzzy, right?
Oh no! Then I got like up and I walked over to like, and the food at this wedding was the shittiest food you can imagine.
This
It
is the
was
best party of
frozen
all
chicken
time.
bites. It was frozen chicken bites, and like meatballs and ketchup or something weird like that, and crab macaroni and cheese. That was like the food. But
What?
apparently Ariel likes that shit too. I didn't like it. It tasted like shit.
What crab? What crab and what?
Mac and cheese.
Crab
Mac and cheese with crab in it? That would be so good.
No,
That sounds like
no.
a waste of a crab.
Yeah, why aren't you supposed to eat crab by itself?
Usually it's lobster mac and cheese, but if you want to skip out a little bit, then you go for crab.
Lobster.
Wow.
Lobster makes it even worse. It makes it sounds like a even worse waste of money.
So yeah, picking crabs is shitty anyways. I hate doing that.
Yeah.
But so we're like, I'm drinking this, and I get up to kind of like they have like a lot of dessert. The dessert was actually really good, and one of the desserts was like this cupcake with this thing sticking out of it.
It was rum
like
ham.
a-
It was rum
It was like
ham.
an injector, and I was like, I wonder what I'm injecting this cupcake. And at this point, I didn't really give a fuck. I was already a little bit drunk, and it turned out to be vodka, and
In a
it was
cupcake?
in a cupcake, and it tasted so good to me. I had like 6, and it was really really bad. Like I just started like drinking pretty heavily, and
This is the best party ever.
like everyone like us, and it was the weirdest thing too.
Now, were
drank-
you a happy drunk or were you a sad drunk or
I'm a weird drunk.
you were a weird drunk? Okay.
See,
I'm like
here-
super weird.
he
I
sta-
spent the entire night texting my girlfriend really weird shit.
By weird shit, he means he was trying to sext her. That's what he was trying to do.
That actually did occur.
That's what he was trying to do. It was just casually just trying to sound romantic and sexy at the same time while drunk. It's just I know I've been there, dude. It just doesn't work out.
It really
It's
does.
really funny though.
But
Yeah,
I get
you-
that. I
Just
get that
imagine
by,
your
like, aunt's
girlfriend
house.
laughing at you. Just that's when you text her that, she's just laughing at you.
I always hoped she was. She luckily wasn't too offended.
Oh, okay.
But,
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
I get back to like my aunt's house, right, and I'm there with like my family, and I'm pretty drunk, and it was like you can sleep on the couch, if you want. So I was like, yeah, and they have a hammock. They have a hammock outside their house. They have like a screened-in porch with this hammock, and I was like, this hammock is really comfortable. I'm just gonna sleep here. And I'm drunk. I'm not even gonna get up.
My friend is a big fan of the stairs. He likes to sleep on stairs.
Well, I'm in this hammock, and one of the reasons I don't drink is it really fucks with me at night. Like, I'll have like hallucinations and shit, and I'll like sleepwalk really badly. And at some point, in the middle of the night, I ended up like on my ass on the ground. Like I was out of the hammock on this stone floor that was super cold, and I felt like shit. And I finished the night on the ground. I couldn't get back up.
Man,
So it was like blackout drunk.
dude, this is the best party of all time. Sounds like the worst best party of all time.
Hey, Tito, I think we found our golden child for our trio for getting fucking wasted.
Yes. for sure. Now we need to get him to Austin, Texas in July somehow.
Wait.
Okay.
You haven't seen me until I get wasted. It's gonna be amazing.
Dude, I don't know if I want to be like 5 miles with you wasted.
Dude, we played Town of Salem with you, Graced, that one time.
I was great. What are you guys talking about?
Fucking, I got on,
Oh man.
and he was like, I just had 2 bottles of wine, and I'm making chicken or something like that.
What? Dude,
Yeah.
you're so classy.
I had
You're so
an entire bottle of wine, and then I cooked on top of everything else.
Mary, remember that picture I sent in the Discord? It was a $12 old fashioned.
Yeah.
That was fucking ridiculous. I paid $12 for that shit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's I'm gonna post a picture of myself at this wedding
Post it on community.
on community.
Hashtag community.
You got to edit this into the recording.
Let's see. It depends.
Yeah, you can do that.
My lunch break tomorrow. It depends on my lunch break tomorrow.
But that's what I look like at this wedding.
Now that's a wedding I want to go to.
Oh my god.
Are those like deck shorts?
They are. I was told by my cousin that I looked like a piece of shit. That was how she described me. When I
Dude,
got
you
there.
look like a total bro. You're just ready to bro out. and you just like, wait, I'm at a wedding / funeral. What am I doing with my life right now?
Getting wasted.
Dude, hey,
It's pretty weird.
props on you to make the awkward occasion better, for sure. Props on you. Okay, I think we need to end on that for sure.
Okay, yeah, that was great.
I got my title for the podcast is he gay? For your cousin. Question mark.
How popular is your podcast? Like, is there any chance my cousins are gonna see this?
No, there's no way. Don't worry. Don't worry.
We're super popular.
another-
We have t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
We have literally 5 t-shirts.
5 t-shirts
Maybe-
out. I'm wearing mine right now. Go.
I'll buy one and wear one to the next wedding I go to.
All right. We might put them on sale in the winter just to see how it is. Who knows? It's for charity, Extra Life stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, shirt plug, and youtube.com / Ariel AIRAIRARIEL.
You
Good
just,
night.
You wait.
Any last words, guys?
Wait.
Saha.
No, just Tito's the worst.
All right. Bye.
Remember,
Bye.
too many waifu, not enough waifu.